Hey guys, Such Sports here back with another video, and today we're doing another mock draft, this time a 10-team PPR mock draft. We're going to be selecting from pick 5, so going to be interesting to see who we get between CD Lamb, Jahmyr Gibbs, Justin Jefferson, that range of players. Lots of NFL news this week with the Stafford injury, with the Jordan Love injury. Love will be ready for week 1. Stafford is still unclear he has not practiced in training camp yet, so we're going to see how that plays out. But really fun draft ahead with pick 5. I'm going to probably target somewhere in the range of CD Gibbs, in that range, and then go from there. Hoping to get one of those two. If not, I'll settle for Saquon absolutely any day. Hopefully, won't have too many guys in my mock draft. But yeah, my most recent mock draft, I was pick 8 and landed Genty and McCaffrey. So we'll see how this one goes. I also went QB early in that one. I do think QB early in a league where 6 point pass touchdown is really important and 4 point obviously less important, but still good to have your QB early. I think I'd rather wait on tight end, but pick 5's gonna be interesting. Looking forward to the week of preseason games with lots of storylines. If Travis Hunter's gonna play again, both sides of the ball, I do expect him to play both sides of the ball throughout the whole season. It's just interesting to see his split where I think he ran 7 routes on 8 passing plays or 8 downs. So he ran a good amount. He looks like to be the receiver 2 in Jacksonville. Maybe not the full-time receiver 2, but he'll be playing corner and receiver. So that'll be interesting. The audio here, but um, yeah, with pick 5, I'm looking at Gibbs or CD, and then we'll work our way from there with hopefully one of Brian Thomas, Drake London, one of those two. So we'll see. I'm expecting the usual Chase Bijan 1-2 to go. I have this crop of players like Bijan the most and Chase, and then I would probably say CD, Saquon and CD, or Jefferson and CD. As Jefferson goes 1, okay, interesting pick there. Bijan goes 2, so it looks like um, Chase will go 3. Okay, so I'm not too surprised by that, but we shall see how the rest of this goes. I'm just trying to edit yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, with Jefferson going 1, I wouldn't take him at 1 with the QB risk of McCarthy there because if McCarthy's not good, that pick looks okay. Jefferson is QB proof though, so and we do have the option between Gibbs and CD, so I'm probably end up taking Gibbs here, just for the PPR upside. I do like CD a lot. I like these two pretty equally. Gibbs is more injury risk technically, but I think I want Gibbs more. Um, I think I do want Gibbs more with the amount of receivers available. This is really tough between CD and Gibbs. I'm gonna take Gibbs, but I do like CD a lot too. So I wouldn't mind. Oh, CD falls to 7. Okay, Puka goes 6. I've seen Puka going really high, and I don't mind that at between pick 8 to round 2, but I think CD has to go over him with George Pickens there to take away some targets. I still think CD will put up great numbers. I still think he's worth the top 6 picks. So we'll see um, where he goes in most drafts. I am seeing a lot of like 6, 7, 8 for CD. I've seen some 5, so he's kind of in that range. Neighbors goes 8, and this is really the draft begins at 7. After the top 6 are gone. So I mean, CD goes 7, but the rest of the draft this is where it really starts with Neighbors, a chain. We'll see how the rest of the draft shapes out. I'm not expecting Amon-Ra or CMC to be there. I do want Brian Thomas or Jake London at this spot. I wouldn't mind Henry at all either. So we'll see who falls to me at 16. But with this middle like grouping of the draft, I don't mind it. Especially if I get Gibbs and a receiver, that'd be ideal. As Genty goes, McCaffrey does go too. So a lot of the running backs do fall. So it's kind of smart of me to take Gibbs over CD there. Amon-Ra will be gone by my pick. So I'm glad I don't have the 4-stack Gibbs and Amon-Ra because I do like Amon-Ra at pick 16, but he won't be there because the guy ahead of me is on auto as he does go. So Brian Thomas does go. Drake London is probably the pick here, which I don't mind at all. I like that a lot. I do like Henry quite a bit though, and passing on him feels kind of, I don't know. It doesn't feel right to pass on the king at this point, but I kind of want to go Henry. I feel like Gibbs and Henry would be the ideal, even with PPR. I'm gonna take Henry here and get my second running back. I think him falling to round 2, pick 6, even in PPR, is kind of ridiculous. I think he should be going closer to the start of round 1, kind of where McCaffrey is going and Genty's going. Despite his age, I'm still super high on him. He's gonna be the featured goal line back, and he's still getting a ton of carries. He might not be his 2024 self, but I still think he'll be great. and I can get a receiver later. I can get T hopefully here and be pretty happy with that. Even McConkey here would be great as Chase Brown does go, and T Higgins is still available. I'm gonna go ahead and smash pick that, even though it's receiver one. I will take T Higgins any day. I do like T a lot this year, despite his injury. This past season, I think he'll produce pretty solid numbers in the Bengals offense. The Bengals are probably going to start like come up right where they left off in 2024. It's going to be a bad defense, but they're going to put up points. So thinking T there is pretty smart. Kyron goes. I would have liked that pick as well, but I already have my two running backs. I don't really need to force a third running back unless I see one that I like. I like Amarian a lot, but we'll see if he falls to me in round four. So all of the QBs still available. They'll probably be gone the next few picks, but um, no outstanding reaches so far. I do like Kyron over Tyreek a lot more. Um, I would have taken Henry earlier. That's why I got him in round two. I think it was smart to get him round two. Um, just see. Puka going six was a little surprise. Jefferson going one was a surprise. So a couple of surprises there, but gonna eye Garrett Wilson here with his next pick. I'm gonna also look at QB, depending on who's available. I could wait for round five and potentially get Burrow. We'll see. We'll see. With the on the clock and picks six picks, Lamar goes and Josh Allen goes as well. QB is gonna fly off the board, so we're gonna have to see if we can get Burrow and potentially stack him with T. I think that would be a pretty solid stack. I can look at Kittle as well. I don't need tight end though, so we're not gonna force that either. Um, we'll see. But yeah, with T in round three, it's interesting because he's not the receiver one, but I still think he'll put up great numbers. So I don't mind taking him in round three. But that's the earliest I'd probably go, like middle to late of round three. And I didn't mind it because I liked McConkey a lot. But he went before I could get him, so I'm fine with that. And I wanted to get a receiver because I would have taken Kyron if I had one receiver, one running back, but um I like T a good amount. So hopefully Jaden will be there, it looks like, or Hurts. But not sure if I want to force the QB. It's definitely a tough spot to be in. I mean, I like Garrett Wilson a lot because I think Fields will support one good receiver. So I think taking him would be pretty smart. But I could also wait for Sutton. It would have been my receivers a little weak, but I wouldn't mind it too much. As Jaden Daniels does go, I think I'm gonna take Garrett Wilson here. Just be safe with my receivers. I'm gonna pick him up. He's put up 1,000 yards in each of his three seasons in the NFL. I think he'll be great. Again, as Hurts goes right after, so looks like teams were pretty heavy on Hurts. It looks like Burrow's going to go here. He does go after Hurts. And Marion does go too. So I'm on the clock in a bit. It's going to be a tough spot. I'm looking at Mike Evans as he's still available. So getting Evans as my flex would be great. I'm going to take Mike Evans there. So overall, really solid team. Lots of vets on my team with Henry and Mike Evans. But I like the team a lot. Very stable team there. I'm going to Q Sutton. If I can get him next, that'd be great. QBs, I'm gonna look at Baker and Bo Nix. Hopefully get Bo Nix around seven. That'd be my ideal spot to get him. And I'm gonna also queue Travion, and I'm gonna hopefully get him because I think he'll have a big role in the New England offense as well. Any outstanding picks that I see that are Mahomes round five, pick eight, a little early for Mahomes. I think he's gonna spread the ball a good amount. Sutton does go. I wanted him a lot, really badly there, but that's all right. Have my three receivers. So I don't need to force a receiver. I can just take BPA. Um, yeah, Worthy goes. I like Worthy at like round six ish. So there he goes. I'm just gonna sit and wait on my next pick. No need to force QB or receiver as Laporta goes. Can also wait on tight end. Be happy with that. I'm overall really happy with this team. I think it's an 8 out of 10 so far with the way the board has fallen with Henry and Gibbs. We'll look at the other teams in a bit. But we'll just flash over the other teams for a second. I'll look at them in a second, but I like the pick nine team so far, just from looking at a couple of the teams. But yeah, getting Gibbs, Henry, T, Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans, I cannot complain about that start at all. Like that start a good amount. Let's see. We don't have any rookie upside yet. We haven't shot for that, which is fine. We are banking on a lot of veteran talent here, but that's okay. I don't really mind that given who we drafted. DJ Moore still available. Not sure if I want DJ Moore. I'm not gonna take QB yet. So I think I can wait. I think getting Ridley would be good here. I think he's gonna produce a good amount in the Tennessee offense again. It might take a few games, but I wouldn't mind Ridley. I wouldn't mind Tet as all at all. I think I have to go Tet now. I'm gonna get Tet now in round six, and I think that's where I would draft him. Round six is right around where I draft him, so I'll take him there, and then I'll probably go QB in round seven. If Baker and Bo Nix are still available, I'm gonna wait on QB. But Baker does go, so I think taking Bo now would be smart, and then I could potentially get Travion if I want to punt on QB entirely, but I don't want to punt on QB. So we'll see who's available. Um, I do like Travion a lot. I do like Travis Hunter and Pickens a good amount as well. I'm gonna fade Jalen Waddle. Devonta Smith I like because the Eagles will be passing more in games will be trailing or in high scoring games as he does go. So Henderson is available in round seven, but I need a QB. That's the thing. So I'm gonna go Bo Nix, I think. I can't wait like 10 more picks for a QB. Just given the risk. I could take Dak actually. Hmm. You know what? We'll do Travion right now. Let's get Travion now. So we got Ted and Travion on the bench, and we'll just wait on QB. We'll just bank that one of Bo or Dak or one of those options is going to be there. So punting a bit on QB, but that's okay. I'm gonna hope that Myers is also there or Diggs potentially. Don't need to stack Patriots, so we can actually just go Myers if he's available. But I think I'm gonna go QB next if Bo's there. If Nix is there, I'm absolutely taking him in round eight. I wouldn't be shocked though if he goes right now in the next eight picks or so. I'm expecting to be off the board by then, but RJ Harvey does go. I don't like the Waddle pick, but getting Henderson and McMillan in round six, seven, I think you have to take that value if you can get it. I think Henderson can take over the Patriots backfield within the first five, 6 games. I think McMillan's gonna be the receiver one for the Panthers pretty quickly, so I like those two picks. I don't need to force start them either immediately. So six more picks. Looks like I can get one of Myers or Bo Nix. If I don't get Bo, I'm gonna look at Kyler, see my QB, and I'm also gonna look at Dak, as well as Drake May. But Checo does go, so not too surprising where he's going. He's the starting running back in KC, but I think they're gonna use Hunt as well. So I don't know. We'll see on Pacheco. I think I'll have a good season. I think round seven is a pretty good value for him. So we'll see on that. I did like the Ridley pick a lot. I was considering that in round seven. We'll look at the teams in a bit once we get settled on some draft picks here, once we get down the board. Um, but I think this team presents a good amount of upside and stability with you're getting T, Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans receivers. We also got that rookie upside in McMillan and Henderson. So like that, can't complain. You'd be ecstatic if you got Gibbs and Henry last year. So I can't complain about that as well. But it looks like Bo might be available. We'll see. I'll definitely take him. I do like Jacoby a lot, but I need a QB at this point in round eight. So gonna have to go with him. Don't want to jinx it though. We'll see. Two more picks to go. But yeah, overall very happy with the team. I think it's one of the better drafts I've done so far. And Bo Nix does become available in round eight. Wow, I'm gonna end up taking him right now. So I got Nix as my QB1. Very happy with that selection. I'm gonna assume Myers is definitely gonna be gone, and Diggs might be gone as well. So I'm looking at Caleb Johnson round nine. I'm also gonna look at Brian Robinson as Evan Ingram does go. Same with Roma Dunze. And Kyler does go. So Godwin goes. Myers will be gone probably, I assume. Looks like Diggs is still available at this point. Caleb Johnson goes. Myers is available in round nine. Wow, I'm gonna take him. Smash pick there. I like Golden and Diggs a lot as well, but I'm gonna take Myers for the stability at receiver. Have lots of receivers now. Pretty happy with the running back receiver split. Um, cannot complain about the team at all. This is a great draft so far. I like Brian Robinson a lot in round 10. That would be a great pickup. I mean, round 10, you're not getting Brian Robinson in most leagues. So I would absolutely take that. Brock Purdy does go. So I'm glad I got Bo Nix where I got him there. Golden is a steal in round 9. So good for that team. But yeah, definitely I am Brian Robinson, my next pick. I do like Shakir a little bit. Maybe not in round. Actually, Shakir would not be bad, but I would like some more running back depth if I can get some. Like Buka, I like later. Don't have a tight end yet, so I have to look at that as well. But I can wait on tight end. I think I can get a Kraft. I can get a John Smith. I can get someone pretty good. I can get Tyler Warren later. I'll be pretty happy with a Smith and Warren duo. Looks like B-Rob will be gone, so I'm gonna make a decision on running back receiver. Get a second QB in round 11 or 12 as well. But Diggs in round 9 is a steal. I like Diggs a lot, as I've said before in previous drafts. Dobbins goes, and Brian Robinson becomes available in round 10. Wow. I'm gonna take B Rob. I mean, as your fourth bench player or in round 10, great addition. He's gonna be a goal. He's gonna get so carries at the goal line. Even with Jaden Daniels there to take carries away and Eckler and Debo, even might get carries, but I still think B Rob will get you some touchdowns. Debo will be a good pick in round 11 here, as well. So I wouldn't mind him. I'm gonna actually take Debo now. I do like Ibuka as much. I like Debo. Sorry, Ibuka a lot as well, but I'm gonna take Debo now. And then I'm gonna eye my backup QB between Dak and Drake May, whoever becomes available. Probably both will be available in round 12, but we'll see. Defense, I'm gonna eye Denver defense for week one purposes against Cameron Ward, but looks like I need tight end for sure. So I'm gonna eye Warren, Loveland, and Janu. I can definitely get Janu late. Um, so that's fine. I'll add Jordan Mason as well, even though I have enough running back depth at this point. Yeah, tight end is gonna be a focus here in the later rounds as well. Mooney's a great pick in 11, in round 11, especially with the lack of depth at receiver for the Falcons. I mean, you have London and then Mooney's next up, so I think Mooney will get a good amount of targets again, and will be a pretty solid flex option, in deeper leagues. So good pick there by Michael's team. We'll look at the other teams in a bit, but I don't have any complaints about my team so far. I think I did pretty well. With T. Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans, my starters, and the bench is pretty strong. So can't complain about that. I think I'm gonna take Dak. Looks like he'll be gone, with his next pick. So I'm looking at Jordan Mason, Drake May, also at tight end later, as well as defense. So Jaden Higgins, good option there. I think he'll be a solid pickup for later in the season. I think he can end up like a Joe McMillan type, like McMillan was this year. I think Higgins can be that equivalent. So May is available, Dak is gone. I'm gonna take a lot of guys on auto. I'm gonna take Jordan Mason. Don't need running back depth, so I don't want to force it. I'll take May now, and I'll probably snag my tight end or defense next. Um, Loveland and Warren, I believe, are still available. So that works out really well. I'm gonna take Tyler Warren next. I'm pretty high on him for this year. Him and Loveland I'm both high on. I mean, obviously Warren with the QB situation is not great, but I'm gonna take him anyway and bank that his talent will overcome the bad quarterback situation with Richardson and Daniel Jones. And then I'm gonna also wait. Dylan Sampson could be a solid pick late. Same with Judkins. We'll see. But I'm gonna take defense next, I think, or tight end. Lots of tight. I can get Janu later and probably start him week one because I think he'll get more targets than anticipated. If Sampson's there, I'll take him. If not, then I'll just go tight end at this point. But actually, we'll take a look at the other teams as well, pretty soon here. But this team I like a lot more than the last draft I had. I had Gentine McCaffrey last draft. I like Gibbs and Henry more. I'm gonna take Sampson now, and then get my defense. So no Jonnu Smith, but that's fine. We're gonna just pick up. We can just drop Sampson if needed. Broncos defense does go. Same with Houston. So if Pittsburgh defense is gone, it looks like it is. It is gone. I'm gonna have to take a defense now. Seattle against San Francisco is not the best, but so I'm not gonna take that. Colts, they play who do they play week one? I forget, but regardless, I'll just go Tampa defense for now. I don't love that matchup against Atlanta, but for now I'll take them. I can always drop them later. This is just a mock draft, so it doesn't really matter. But I'll take the best kicker available. Look at the other teams now. So the pick one team, it's pretty solid. I don't like the running back two with Mixon, but I like. Oh, I don't even like Bowers McBride back to back. That's not a good team. I like Jefferson, but no one else pretty much, and Hampton obviously. But pick two team. I'm just gonna pick now, so I don't have to make the other teams wait. But I'll take Cameron Dicker. Pick two, B. John Jacobs, Bucky. He went running back heavy, and I like this setup because he got JSN and Ridley. There's the team, but pick two team I like a good amount. He got Kraft late, which is always nice. He got Jordan Mason late, so pretty solid there. Pick three I do like quite a bit, which Joe Burrow, Chuba, Chase Brown stack with Burrow. So I like that team. I like Hunter in round seven. He did solid. Pick four, that's pretty solid as well. He went three Eagles, so a little bit too heavy on the Eagles there. Pick five, obviously, that's my team. I like a lot. I would give myself a 9 out of 10. Compared to most drafts I've done, I think this is one of the better drafts I've done. Pick six, I like the receiving options, but the running backs are not great. Pick seven, I like a lot with Kyron, CD, and Amon-Ra. That's one of the stronger teams. Pick eight is fine. It's not great. Pick nine with a chain, Taylor, Allen, Kittle. That's a really solid team. Receivers a little bit weak, but I like Sutton. And the pick 10 team with Gentry, McCaffrey, Lamar, pretty solid there. I think I end up with a top two team for sure. There are some competition there, but overall, great draft. Thank you guys so much for watching this mock draft, and we'll see you guys in the next one.